from HEA, and I'm with David. David, tell me about Robert Weed.
Hi, I'm David Weed, and second generation. Robert was the originator, and our third generation, Will Weed, who's now the CEO, is not able to join us, but he runs the company at this particular time. So Robert Weed started out as a wholesale warehouse distribution company, but we currently are mainly involved with distributing to the recreational vehicle industry. And there's many others, but that's our main company, and we do 85% manufacturing and 15% distribution of products. And we started in 1966, and great company to work with. Glad you're here today, and I hope you truly enjoy the tour and see lots of manufacturing things that you can do in your future. Have a great day.
Oh yeah, you were here for the whole thing.
You're having me walk around running into people. Can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Cecil Chips, and I'm the CNC programmer here at Robert Weed Plywood.
Wow, so what does that mean? What do you do here?
Well, we have several CNC machines out there that cut all the certain parts that we make, you know, countertops and stuff.
Right.
So all those machines run off programs that I have to create.
Wow.
So basically, I schedule production for the machines, and when I send out like a batch, say, of work orders, they all have to coincide with the programs I make at the machine. So let's say we have like 10 work orders with like 20 different parts. I have to nest them together on the sheets of material that we make, and then they cut those out the machines.
So on a typical day, do you have different products that you have to produce, or is it same products for maybe a week?
It's basically all the same products. They're different, like different sizes and shapes and stuff, but for the most part, they're the same.
Okay. What's your favorite part about working here at Robert Weed?
I like the people here, of course, and I really like the, you know, doing my job in particular. So all the technical stuff that goes along with it.
Wow.
So.
What led you to work here and get in this career?
Well, before I programmed the CNCs, I worked on the CNC. So I worked at another place here for 8 years on CNCs. Then I came here and worked on CNC. So it's just natural evolution to, you know, become a programmer.
Yeah. What does CNC stand for?
Computer numerical control.
Okay.
So the machine runs off of basically numbers. So you're basically, what it's doing is plotting points, and the tool's following the path.
Okay. Yeah. Awesome. And my final question is: do you have any advice for a middle schooler looking to get into this career pathway?
Yeah, I would start off with training on AutoCAD, and that does basically the drawing.
Wow.
So I think a lot of schools offer AutoCAD classes, so that'd be a good place to start because everything is based off of 3D models.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I'm Allison. I'm here with Randy. Randy, can you walk me through the processes going on out there?
Sure. One of the main lines we run here in Engineered Products is the RTF line, or rigid thermal forming. The process starts here in the office where as orders are placed, our programmer has to program those for each batch. Then they go out to a series of 3 flat table CNCs. Parts are cut out. They go from there to a pod rail, which puts a radius on the edges. Most of these are countertops, sink tops, all kinds of things. Then they go to a staging bin. From there, they then go to our spray booth where we spray temperature sensitive adhesive. It starts out as a blue. When it's cured, it turns green. Then those go to a series of 3 different rigid thermal forming machines where through a combination of heat and pressure and vacuum, we apply a film over the top. So you take a raw MDF and make it look like, for say, marble. After that, it goes out to a trimming station where they're inspected, trimmed, they are separated by release, and packaged to go out the door. And that's the process.
Wow. Tell me about what you do here at Robert Weed.
Well, most of my days aren't very, one set typical type thing. But if I could generalize it, usually I come in and check our work order system to see what's out there, what issues people are experiencing, and from there I'm either assigned one from my mentor, or I just go out and choose whatever I think I can handle doing or want to learn doing.
Wow. What's your favorite part about working here?
Probably the sense of accomplishment whenever I help someone or just finish a project that I've been working on for a while, and feeling like I'm really contributing to something.
Yeah, awesome. So you are a youth apprentice, so that's a little different than a typical employee. Can you tell me about what led you to the apprenticeship program and how it's impacted you?
It was presented to me through one of my guidance counselors, and I thought it'd be a cool way to really experience, trying to discover my career choice and see what exactly I want to do.
Yeah, gets you in the real world. And finally, do you have any advice to give a middle schooler looking into this career, or maybe giving advice about the apprenticeship program for them?
Just to really, it's okay if you don't know exactly what you want to do yet, to kind of just explore everything and just take your time with it.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Bree. So what do you do here at Robert Weed?
I am currently in inside sales.
Okay, so what is your typical day? What do you do?
A typical day for me, I would come in, check my email, respond to all customers because that's my number one focus. And during the day, there may be challenges that pop up. I just solve those to make sure that we can do a perfect order fulfillment for the customer.
Wow. So what led you to work here and go into that career?
I actually started out in manufacturing right after high school when I was 18. Wow. I did not go to college. I wasn't sure exactly what I wanted to do at the time, so I just wanted to start working. I started out there on the CNC. That led me into engineering. I was drawing AutoCAD and Inventor prints for our parts, and then I realized doing that I actually really like interacting with the customer. So then I did more. Now I'm in a more customer-facing role.
Wow. So what's your favorite part about working here?
I would say my favorite part about working here are the people, the customers. It is fun to have a challenge and be able to overcome that to make everybody happy.
Wow. Do you have any advice you'd give a middle school student looking into this career pathway?
My advice would be start researching what you want to do now. Go to class on time. Like I said, research. Think about what makes you happy and take that path, because we do work, a lot in our lives, and you want something that excites you when you wake up in the morning.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.